I haven't posted a video in a long time. My YouTube channel has not even 100 subscribers. I don't seek to profit from this channel. I essentially just like to hop on here every now and then, open a box of Magic cards, and enjoy the experience. Recently, I've been watching a lot of videos, a lot of content creators, some famous, some not, all discussing the 30th anniversary edition of Magic the Gathering. The set, I'm sure you've heard about it. It's essentially the reprinting of the beta set with a different card back. It says 30th anniversary on it, minus a few of the politically incorrect cards. It's Wizards, what do you expect? And it is $999 for a box of 4 packs of cards, 15 cards in a pack. So 60 proxies for almost $1,000. And that's just the chance to pull a proxy Black Lotus. I've seen some people saying, don't call them proxies, they're officially licensed merchandise. Bullshit, they're proxies. Okay? It disappointed me a lot because I've long said that I've owned Power 9 cards, and I do. Over the years, let me find some of them. There's the Lotus, there's the Jet, the Ruby, the Emerald, and just a few others that are good. And guess what? None of these are real. They're all photo printed out, and like cut them out, put them behind the card backs. And I play these in decks. Now, here's the real thing. I've purchased over the years Power 9 cards and really good cards. This is like if there was a Power 10, this would be in it, the Time Vault. And here's the granddaddy of them all, the Black Lotus, Unlimited Black Lotus. And I wish I had gotten these when I started playing Magic back in 1994. I didn't know about Moxes back then. I didn't know about Black Lotuses until like a few years later. And I actually did buy some on and off over the years. I've bought and sold Power cards. And I'm keeping these because they're so insanely expensive on the secondary market. I just don't need to sell them. I enjoy them. And here, what am I looking for here? What did I want to show you? Yeah, and I have some revised dual lands. I don't have any unlimited ones, but I do have some of the revised dual lands. And let me see. Do I also have... Yeah, there's the Wheel of Fortune back there. And I know it's in here. There it is, the Gaze Cradle. So now these are the real cards. Keep in my binder. And Chronicles. Chronicles is kind of what started this all. Chronicles was the reprint set back, I think it was 1995, where they reprinted some cards from Legends, Arabian Nights, Antiquities, some good ones. Nothing great. They didn't reprint any of the Power. But it gave players a chance to own some of these cool cards that they couldn't get from Legends or Antiquities or what have you. And the finance community complained. This faceless cabal of moneyed people who freak out the second you say, well, I don't like the reserve list. And I don't like the reserve list. I have wanted Wizards for the longest time to reprint actual Magic cards with alternate art and release them into circulation. Now, would the price of, say, an Unlimited Black Lotus go down because of that? Yes, it would. Would it retain value and go up over time? Yes, I believe so, because people will always want the original. And I stand by that. Now, this set coming out, this 30th anniversary set, it's... The card faces look different. There's no text. If you look at the dual lands, there's no funky colors like a grid of colors that that you'd see on the ABU revised dual lands. Text has been struck out. So yeah, and they do not have the retro frames, or excuse me. They have current card frames, and you can pull a retro frame. So Yeah, it's kind of a beta set and it's kind of not. And to me, it's not. It's a set of proxies. It's not the real thing. And it's disappointing because for years I've wanted Wizards to do this. They did it once before in 1993. They sold a set of beta, the collector's edition cards for $50. Inflation today, it's like $102. But you got the set. You knew what you were getting. And they're not even doing that this time around. Now, had Wizards released a set of 30th anniversary cards for $499, let's just say $500, you get a set of these proxy 30th anniversary edition cards. You get the Power 9, that's in there. They're not tournament legal, but it's close to the real thing, and it's officially sanctioned by Wizards. Would I buy that for $500? Yes, I probably would, because there's nothing random about it. You know what you're getting. The cards do have value. $500 recognizes that, yes, a lot of the cards in that set would have value on the secondary market. I don't believe it would really impact at all the ABU markets, because honestly, unless you reprinted the cards, actual cards that look like this, yes, then it would definitely impact. So what to do? I'm just one voice in the wilderness. I'm not going to buy this $1,000 product. I would like to think that Wizards would rethink its position, but Rudy from Alpha Investments said it best, and I have to credit him. And it really opened my eyes to something that's been obvious all along, but I just never bothered to see it. Wizards does not care about you. And it's true. Wizards is not your buddy. As Rudy said, whatever community you think you are a part of, Wizards is not a part of it. It is owned by Hasbro, whose job is to make a lot of money for its shareholders to boost the stock price. That's its job. Will this product do that? Yes, it probably will. I'm sure that people are going to buy them. What's upsetting to me is I want players, myself included, to have a chance to play with some of these cards, knowing that Wizards has blessed them, essentially. And they just immediately priced everybody out of it, just like that. And what can we do? Don't buy the product. People are going to buy the product. Boycott Wizards. Well, yes, I essentially am. I am not going to buy any more sealed product from Wizards. I just can't. Not after this. There will be cards in the future that I would like, and I'll get them on the secondary market. It'll save me money over the long run, because every set that came out, every standard set, I would usually buy a set booster box, open it up, take some of the cool cards, and just put others in a binder. I've been selling a lot of them recently because I want to go to a convention in Philadelphia next month and actually buy, I don't know if I'd buy another piece of Power 9, but might get a Legend card or two. I've always liked Legends. And guess what? Wizards is going to do this with Legends next year. Legends, I think 30th anniversary is would be 2024. Why wouldn't Wizards reprint a proxy set of Legends and do the exact same thing? Why wouldn't they do that with Arabian Nights or Antiquities? Wizards is tired of other people profiting from the secondary market when it knows it could reprint these cards and make a ton of money. But because of the reserve list, they refuse to. This is their way to get around it and still make a profit. I wish they would get rid of the reserve list. And here's what would happen if they did. Wizards would make a set. Let's just call it Vintage Masters. I've heard that one thrown around and it makes sense. None of these cards, very few of these cards of the Power 9 can be played. None of them, I think, can be played in Standard. They're all in Vintage, the Vintage format. Dual lands are used everywhere. So what would Wizards do? Well, why not make a box of 24 Vintage Master cards and charge, I don't know, $5,000 for it, $10,000 for it? Why wouldn't they? That's one way that Wizards could get around not get around, but have the reserve list obliterated and still be able to print a set of cards that would be from the reserve list and not damage the secondary market to the point where everything loses value. I think that is what would happen. They will never make a standard set where you can open up a booster pack and get a Black Lotus for $10, $20. They'll never do that. They've proven that. They're not going to let you open up a pack and get a Black Lotus proxy for anything less than $250 a pack. So if the reserve list went away, that's how Wizards would approach it. It would just sell insanely expensive booster boxes of these cards, and they're not for you. Remember that. They're not for you. They're for the precious finance community. They're for the whales. I am by no means wealthy at all. I try to be prudent with my money. I do enjoy Magic. That's why every few years I bought, this is the last, actually I think it was the Time Vault. These are the last two pieces of really good cards that I bought. And this was in 2020 at a Magic Fest in New Jersey. I think I got it for a little bit less than $1,500, which is a good price because today it's probably double that. This one I think I got maybe for $1,000. It might even been less than that. But I just like the cards. I don't buy these to say, oh God, I'm going to make a ton of money one day and sell them. I really don't want to sell them. I enjoy them. I like having them because of their history. Now, I know there are other people out there that just want to buy the cards, speculate, sell them. I guess that's fine. That's what they want to do. So I am not going to buy any more sealed product from Wizards. Unless and until they remedy this somehow and allow the players access to these cards, I can't directly give them money. Now, I know if I buy cards from the secondary market, yeah, some of it will trickle back to Wizards probably because whoever the store owner is going to buy more stuff, whatever. Yeah. That's the only thing really I can do. What I would recommend you do, you can easily make your own proxies. These are all fakes. I don't try to pass them off as real. I tell people when I play in vintage tournaments that these are proxies. I do have the real cards at home. Actually, I don't have these cards I sold a while ago, so I only have the proxies left. I wish I had kept the Nether Void. I'm not, Jessamine Jin is, whatever. There are a lot of artists out there who are very creative and who can do fantastic artwork on Power 9 cards and make proxy Power 9 cards. There are the Chinese counterfeiters out there who apparently make really good, rip-offs of these cards. And normally I would say, oh, that's terrible, don't do it. With Wizards essentially pissing in its fans' faces and telling them it's lemonade and smiling the entire time, I would say go buy the counterfeit cards, use them, but make sure people know that they're not the real thing. Use them as proxies and say so. Do not try to boost yourself financially for them. That's what I would do. I refuse to give Wizards any more money. I can't.